My beloved sons and daughters, today I have an urgent message for you, something that can transform your lives if you listen carefully. In this video, I will share truths that you need to know right now, truths that will strengthen your faith and bring peace to your hearts. If you truly love me, I ask that you stay with me until the end, as I have a special surprise prepared for you. I will talk about my love for you, about the plans I have for your lives, and how my presence can be the strength you need in your most difficult moments. This is a time for deep connection between us, and I want you to not miss anything I have to say. So, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends and family. Become members of the channel to receive exclusive content and activate the notification bell, for I am here with you every day. And please, leave your comments below. I want to know how this message is touching your hearts. Let's embark on this journey of faith and love together, my beloved sons and daughters. I am here to talk to you about the trust I want you to have in me, especially in the most challenging moments of your lives. I know there are times when the path seems dark, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear. But I want you to know that in those moments, more than ever, I am by your side, holding your hands and guiding your steps. My precious son, my precious daughter, understand that trust in me is the foundation upon which you can build your life. When everything around you seems to crumble, when the storms of life threaten to drown your hopes, remember that I am the solid rock, the unshakable foundation upon which you can lean. Nothing you face is beyond my control. I see every tear, hear every prayer, and know each of your deepest thoughts. Remember my words. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. When you place your trust in me, even when you do not understand what is happening, you are choosing the path of faith. You are saying that you believe my plans for you are good, that my love for you is unchanging, and that I am working all things together for your good. My beloved children, I want you to know that trust in me does not eliminate difficulties but transforms the way you face them. When you trust in me, you find the strength that comes from knowing you are not alone. I am your shepherd, and you shall not want. I lead you to green pastures, even when the path seems barren. I am with you every step of the way, preparing the road ahead. Trusting in me means handing over all your worries, all your anxieties. Do not worry about tomorrow, for I am there, preparing what is best for you. When you place your concerns in my hands, you find rest for your souls. I offer you peace, a peace that the world cannot give, a peace that surpasses all understanding. My precious children, I know that trusting can be difficult, especially when the pain is great and the answers seem distant. But I want you to know that I am always working, even when you cannot see. My hand is always upon you, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing a future full of hope. When you feel weak, come to me, and I will give you rest. Trusting in me is also a daily choice. Each morning when you rise, choose to trust in me. Choose to hand over your worries to me and trust that I will take care of everything. When you do this, you will begin to see how my peace and my presence transform your days, filling them with hope and renewal. My beloved children, no matter what you are facing, know that I am with you. My promise to you is that I will never leave you nor forsake you. Trust in me, for I am faithful. I am your God, your Father, and I love you with an everlasting love. In me, you can find the security and confidence you need to face any challenge. If these words about trusting in me, even in the most difficult moments, have touched your heart, leave in the comments. I trust in you, Lord, at all times. My beloved sons and daughters, I come to you with a message of hope and direction. I am the light that guides the path for each of you, even in the darkest of times. When the world around you seems confusing and uncertain, I want you to know that my light is always available to illuminate your steps, to show the right way, and to bring clarity where there is doubt. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. These words are for you, I am the light that illuminates your lives, that dispels the shadows, and that shows you the way in the midst of darkness. No matter how difficult or uncertain the path ahead may seem, my light is always shining, guiding you safely. When you find yourselves in situations where you cannot see the way out, where darkness seems to envelop everything around you, I want you to turn to me. I am the light you need. In me there is no confusion, no uncertainty, only clarity and truth. When you turn to me, I illuminate your hearts, revealing the truth and giving you the direction you need to move forward. My beloved children, the light I offer is not just an external light that illuminates the path ahead. It is also an internal light that transforms your hearts. When you allow my light to shine in your hearts, it reveals areas that need healing, forgiveness, and transformation. My light brings to the surface everything that is hidden, not to judge, but to heal and restore. I know that sometimes it is hard to see the light when you are surrounded by challenges and difficulties, but I want you to know that even in the darkest moments, my light never goes out. It is always present, always shining, waiting to guide you back to the right path. All you need to do is seek my light, trust in me, and follow where I lead you. My precious children, the light that I am also empowers you to be light for others. When you live in my light, reflecting my love, my peace, and my truth, you become beacons for those around you who are still lost in darkness. You are called to shine my light in the world, to be examples of my love and my grace. Let my light shine through you, bringing hope and direction to those who need it most. Living in my light means living in communion with me, seeking my presence in all moments. When you stay close to me, my light guides each of your decisions, your thoughts, and your actions. You need not fear the future, for my light is always ahead, showing the way and ensuring that you are following in the right direction. My beloved children, know that my light is unquenchable. It never goes out, never fails. I am with you, illuminating your steps, guiding your hearts, and protecting you every step of the way. Trust in my light, follow it with faith and confidence, and know that in me, you will never be lost. If these words about me being the light that guides your path have touched your heart, leave in the comments. You are my light, Lord, that guides my steps. My beloved sons and daughters, today I want to talk to you about the rest that only I can offer. I know that many of you carry heavy burdens, worries that seem never-ending. But I am here to remind you that you do not have to carry those burdens alone. I am always ready to take your concerns and give you rest. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. This is a promise I make to each of you. No matter how heavy the burdens you carry, I am here to relieve you, to lift the weight off your shoulders and to give you a peace that the world cannot offer. When the worries of life begin to overwhelm your heart, come to me. I am your refuge, your safe place, where you can find rest and renewal. No matter what challenges you face, I am with you, ready to help you overcome each one. But for this to happen, you need to surrender your worries to me, trusting that I will take care of everything and that my plans for you are good. My beloved children, often you try to solve everything on your own, carrying burdens that were meant to be handed to me. But I want you to know that I am here, waiting for you to turn to me. When you hand your worries to me, you are saying that you trust me, that you believe I am capable of taking care of everything, that I am the God who provides, protects, and guides. Surrendering your worries to me does not mean you are giving up, but that you are trusting in me. It means that you recognize that I am greater than any problem, greater than any challenge. When you do this, you begin to experience the peace that only I can give, a peace that calms your minds and soothes your hearts. My precious children, I want you to know that when you rest in me, your strengths are renewed. You find new energy, new perspective, and new hope. I am your shepherd, and you shall lack nothing. I lead you to quiet waters, and I make you lie down in green pastures. In my presence you find everything you need. Surrendering your worries to me also makes room for me to work in your lives in ways you may not have imagined. When you let go of control, I can act, bringing solutions, opening doors, and performing miracles that only I can do. Trust in me, for I am the God who cares for you, who never abandons you, and who always acts in your favor. My beloved children, live each day with the assurance that I am by your side. When worries arise, do not let them overwhelm you. Instead, bring each one to me, knowing that I am ready to take care of everything. I am your rest, your peace, your refuge. In me you will find the tranquility and security you seek. If these words about surrendering your worries and finding rest in me have touched your heart, leave in the comments. I find rest in you, Lord. My beloved sons and daughters, I want to talk to you about the transformative power of my forgiveness and the freedom you find when you leave the past behind. I know that many of you carry the weight of past mistakes, regrets, and guilt that seem hard to let go of. But I am here to remind you that my forgiveness is complete, and in me, you can find true liberation. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just, and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. This is the promise I make to you. When you come to me with a sincere heart seeking forgiveness, I purify you and cleanse you of all guilt and shame. There is no sin too great that my forgiveness cannot reach, nor error too deep that my grace cannot heal. I want you to understand that my forgiveness is a new opportunity, a new beginning. When you accept my forgiveness, you are leaving the past behind, choosing to live according to the new identity I give you. You are not defined by the mistakes you have made, but by the love I have for you. In me, you are new creations, free from the weight of the past and full of hope for the future. My beloved children, leaving the past behind is an act of faith. It is trusting that my forgiveness is sufficient, that my grace is powerful, and that my love is unwavering. When you cling to the past, you allow it to steal the joy and peace that I want you to experience. But when you embrace my forgiveness, you find the freedom to live fully in the present, free from the chains of what is left behind. I know it can be difficult to let go of the past, especially when it comes with pain and regret. But I want you to know that I am with you every step of this process. I strengthen you, I guide you, and I help you release what needs to be released. When you choose to trust me with your past, I turn it into a testimony of my grace and mercy. My precious children, live with the assurance that my forgiveness is complete. There is nothing you can do to earn it, and there is nothing you can do to lose it. My forgiveness is a gift given to you through my sacrifice. Accept this gift with a grateful heart and allow it to transform your lives. When you embrace my forgiveness, you also embrace the opportunity to forgive yourselves and others. Just as I forgive you, I ask that you forgive those who have wronged you. Forgiving is releasing the hurts that weigh on your hearts and making room for healing and peace. When you forgive, you reflect my love and my grace to the world. My beloved children, live in the freedom that my forgiveness offers. Leave the past where it belongs and walk with me toward the hopeful future I have prepared for you. I am with you, always ready to offer my forgiveness, always willing to help you leave the past behind and live in the fullness of my grace. If these words about embracing my forgiveness and leaving the past behind touched your heart, leave in the comments. I embrace your forgiveness, Lord, and leave the past behind. My beloved sons and daughters, I want to talk to you about the importance of growing in faith, especially in a world where so many things seem uncertain and unstable. Faith is the rock upon which you can build your lives, and I am that unshakable rock. When you place your trust in me, you are grounding your lives in something that will never be shaken no matter what happens around you. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. Whoever hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. When you hear my words and apply them to your lives, you are building on the firm rock of faith in me. Even when storms come, even when the winds blow hard, your house will stand firm, because it is founded in me. Growing in faith is not something that happens overnight. It is a continuous process, a journey we take together. Each day I invite you to deepen your trust in me, to seek my presence, and to allow me to guide you in every area of your lives. Faith is what sustains you, what strengthens you, and what empowers you to face any challenge with courage and confidence. My beloved children, I know there are times when faith is tested, when circumstances seem bleak and the path ahead is uncertain. But it is precisely in those moments that faith becomes most precious. When you choose to trust me, even when you do not see the way clearly, you are exercising a faith that is powerful, a faith that moves mountains and opens doors that were once closed. I want you to know that I am always by your side, strengthening your faith, helping you to grow and to stand firm in me. My word is the food that nourishes your faith. When you meditate on my promises, when you seek my face in prayer, your faith is renewed and strengthened. You begin to see things through my eyes, and your trust in me becomes unshakable. My precious children, faith is also what keeps you connected to me. It is through faith that you experience my presence, that you receive my love, and that you live in communion with me. Faith is not just a belief, but a deep trust in who I am and in what I promise. When you trust me, you are saying that you believe in my goodness, in my faithfulness, and in my power to transform your lives. Growing in faith also means living in obedience to my will. As your faith grows, you begin to realize that my instructions for your lives are for your good. You learn to trust that I know what is best for you, and that my ways, even when difficult to understand, are always the best. Obedience is the manifestation of faith in action. It is the proof that you truly trust me. My beloved children, live with the assurance that when your faith is grounded in me, you are secure. I am the rock that does not waver, the solid foundation upon which you can build your lives. No matter what the future brings, you can be certain that in me, you are secure and protected. I am with you, strengthening your faith and guiding you every step of the way. If these words about growing in faith and trusting in the unshakable rock touched your heart, leave in the comments. My faith is grounded in you, Lord, the unshakable rock. My beloved sons and daughters, I want to talk to you about my love, a love that permeates every detail of your lives. I know you deeply, even before you were born, and my love for you is unconditional and eternal. In every breath, in every heartbeat, my love is present, sustaining you, guiding you, and filling your lives with meaning. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Abide in my love. These words are an invitation for you to live fully in my love, to allow it to be the force that guides every step you take. My love for you is not just a distant feeling. It is active, constant, and manifests in every detail of your lives. When you observe the beauty of creation, see in it the expression of my love for you. Each sunrise, each blooming flower, each star that shines in the sky is a reminder of how loved you are. I created all of this with you in mind, so you would know that you are not alone, that my love surrounds and envelops you at every moment. My beloved children, my love is present in the small and large things of your lives, in the joys you experience, in the laughter shared with friends and family, in the achievements you reach. All of this is a reflection of my love for you. Even in difficulties, even in struggles, my love remains. It is the strength that sustains you, the peace that fills your hearts, and the hope that never fades. I want you to know that my love is a love that heals. When you feel broken, wounded, or lost, come to me. My love is capable of restoring what has been destroyed, healing the deepest wounds, and bringing new life where there was once pain. There is nothing my love cannot reach, no heart so hardened that it cannot soften. I am here, ready to pour out my love upon you in all its fullness. My precious children, my love is also a love that transforms. When you allow my love to flood your hearts, You begin to see the world in a new way. You start to love others with the love you have received from me, and your lives become a reflection of my grace and compassion. My love empowers you to forgive, to serve, and to live with purpose and passion. Living in my love means being in constant communion with me, seeking my presence in every moment. When you do this, you begin to realize that my love is in all the details of your lives, from the simplest moments to the most important decisions. You are mine, and I care for each of you with a love that never fails. My beloved children, know that my love for you will never change. No matter what happens, no matter the circumstances, my love for you is constant, eternal, and unshakable. I loved you before you were born. I love you now, and I will continue to love you for all eternity. Allow this love to be the anchor that keeps you steady, the light that guides your steps, and the strength that sustains you in every moment. If these words about feeling my love in every detail of your lives touched your heart, leave in the comments, "I feel your love in every detail, Lord." My beloved sons and daughters, I want to talk to you about the importance of remaining in me, for it is from this remaining that true transformation comes to your hearts. I am the true vine, and you are the branches. When you remain in me, your lives are transformed, your hearts are renewed, and you begin to bear fruit that reflects my love and grace. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. These words are an invitation for you to live in constant communion with me, allowing my life to flow through you and produce fruits of righteousness, peace, and love. Remaining in me means seeking my presence daily, in every moment. It is through this communion that your hearts are transformed. When you remain in me, your minds are renewed, your attitudes change, and you begin to see the world and the people around you with my eyes. You become reflections of my love, spreading light wherever you go. My beloved children, the transformation I desire to work in your hearts is deep and lasting. It is not a superficial change, but a complete renewal of your being. When you remain in me, I work in your lives, shaping your hearts according to my will. I remove what is unworthy, I heal wounds, and I plant new seeds of hope, faith, and love. I want you to know that remaining in me does not mean you will never face challenges or difficulties. But it means that when those moments come, you will be firm in me, and I will be with you every step of the way. My presence will give you the strength and courage you need to overcome any obstacle, and your lives will be a testimony of my transforming power. My precious children, the transformation that occurs when you remain in me also manifests in the fruits you produce. Fruits of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These fruits are the evidence that my life is flowing through you, and they not only bless your lives but also impact those around you. Remaining in me is an act of trust and surrender. It is trusting that I know what is best for you, that my ways are higher than yours, and that I am working for your good. When you surrender to me, allowing me to guide and shape you, you begin to experience the true peace and joy that can only be found in me. My beloved children, I want you to live in the fullness of my presence. Remain in me, seek my face, and let me transform your hearts. I am always here, waiting to fill your lives with my love, my peace, and my joy. Allow my life to flow through you and see how your lives will be transformed from the inside out. If these words about remaining in me and seeing the transformation in your hearts have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "I remain in you, Lord, and I see the transformation in my heart." My beloved sons and daughters, today I want to talk to you about the strength I offer each of you, especially in the moments when you feel weak, tired, or overwhelmed. I am your strength, your unshakable rock. And in me you will find the power to continue even when everything seems too difficult to bear. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, For my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. These words are a reminder that even in your moments of greatest weakness, my power is at work in you. When you recognize your need for me, I am able to act with great strength in your lives. On days when weakness consumes you, when struggles seem too great and your strength seems exhausted, come to me. I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. I will sustain you, strengthen you, and renew your strength like the eagle. In me, you will find the rest your souls long for, and the strength you need to face any challenge. My beloved children, I want you to know that there is no shame in feeling weak. Weakness is part of the human condition, and it is in moments of weakness that you can experience my presence more deeply and truly. When you feel weak, know that I am with you, sustaining you, carrying you in my arms and ensuring that you will never be alone. I am the one who never tires, who never runs out of strength, and I offer you my infinite strength. When you turn to me for help, I respond. I am the God who strengthens the weak, who lifts up the downtrodden, and who gives courage to the discouraged. No matter how great the mountain before you, I am with you, and with my strength, you are able to overcome it. My precious children, allow my strength to manifest in your lives. When you feel weak, instead of despairing, surrender to me. Let me be your source of power, your sustenance in times of need. When you trust in me, you will begin to see that my strength is sufficient for any challenge, that my power is made perfect in your weaknesses. My strength is also a strength of renewal. When you feel exhausted, come to me, and I will renew you. I will give you new strength, new energy, and a new perspective. My strength is like a river that never runs dry, always available to those who seek it. You do not have to face life's struggles alone. I am here, ready to be the strength you need. My beloved children, live with the confidence that in me, you have all the strength you need. No matter what you face, no matter how weak you feel, I am the unshakable rock you can rely on. I am your strength in days of weakness, and I am always by your side, sustaining you with my infinite love and power. If these words about me being your strength in days of weakness have touched your heart, leave in the comments. You are my strength, Lord, in days of weakness. My beloved sons and daughters, today I want to remind you of the plans I have for each of you. Plans for peace, prosperity, and hope. I am the God who cares for you, who knows every detail of your lives, and who has planned a future full of blessings and promises for each one. Even when the way seems uncertain, know that I am working on your behalf, preparing something good and perfect. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. These words are for you. I created you with a purpose, and I have a specific plan for your lives, a plan that is full of peace, hope, and prosperity. Even when things don't make sense, trust that I am in control and that my plans for you are good. I want you to know that my plans are not determined by the circumstances around you. They are not limited by the difficulties you face, nor by the obstacles that arise along the way. I am the Almighty God, and nothing can prevent my plans from being fulfilled in your lives. When you trust in me, when you surrender to my will, you begin to see how every detail fits perfectly into my greater plan. My beloved children, the peace I offer is not like the peace that the world gives. It is a peace that transcends understanding, a peace that remains even amidst the storms. This peace is part of my plans for you. I want you to live without fear, without anxiety, trusting that I am your shepherd, and that in me you will lack nothing. When you seek my peace, it fills your hearts and minds, guiding you in every situation. The prosperity I have for you is not just material, but a prosperity that permeates every aspect of your lives. I want you to prosper in your souls, in your relationships, in your work, and in every area where you put your hands. My prosperity is an abundance of life. It is living in fullness, knowing that I am the source of everything you need. When you trust in me and follow my ways, I lead you to green pastures and still waters. My precious children, the plans I have for you are plans of hope. No matter what the past has brought, no matter the mistakes you have made, I am always ready to give you a new beginning. In me, you have the hope of a bright future, of a life full of purpose and meaning. When you place your hopes in me, you will never be disappointed, for I am faithful to fulfill all that I have promised. I want you to know that every step you take, every decision you make, is part of my plan for your lives. I am with you in every moment, guiding you, protecting you, and ensuring that my perfect plan comes to fruition. Even when you cannot see the way ahead, trust that I am directing your steps and that my plan for you is good. My beloved children, live with the assurance that I have plans of peace and prosperity for you. Do not worry about the future, for it is secure in my hands. I am the God who loves you, who cares for you, and who has a wonderful plan for each one of you. Trust in me, follow me, and see how my peace, prosperity, and hope manifest in your lives. If these words about the plans of peace and prosperity I have for you have touched your heart, leave in the comments. I trust in your plans, Lord, of peace and prosperity for me. My beloved sons and daughters, I want to share with you a profound and transformative truth. My presence is the greatest gift you can have in your lives. Nothing in this world can compare to the value of my presence. When you are with me, you have everything you need: peace, joy, protection, and the deepest love that exists. My precious son, my precious daughter, remember my words. And behold, I am with you always, to the end of the age. I am always with you, in every moment, in every situation. My presence does not depend on where you are or what you are facing. I am the God who walks beside you, who never leaves you, and who is always ready to offer comfort, direction, and love. My presence is what makes the difference in your lives. When you are aware of my presence, you experience a peace that cannot be shaken, a joy that cannot be taken away. You begin to see the world with new eyes, because you know that I am with you, guiding your steps, lighting your path, and filling your lives with meaning and purpose. My beloved children, my presence is also the source of all the power and strength you need. When you feel weak, overwhelmed, or lost, turn to me. I am here by your side, ready to strengthen you, to renew your strength, and to give you the power to face any challenge. In my presence, you find rest for your souls and strength to carry on. I want you to know that my presence is a safe refuge in times of trouble. No matter how great the storms you face, my presence is the anchor that keeps you steady. In me, you find protection against the storms of life, a shelter where you can hide, knowing that you are safe and secure in my arms. My precious children, my presence also brings unmatched joy. This joy does not depend on circumstances, but flows from the relationship you have with me. When you spend time in my presence, your hearts are filled with joy, a joy that overflows and impacts every area of your lives. This joy is your strength. It empowers you to face the day with hope and gratitude. Living in my presence is an invitation to a life of constant communion with me. Not just in moments of worship or prayer, but in every instant of the day. When you keep your hearts and minds focused on me, you begin to experience my presence continuously, and this transforms your lives from the inside out. My beloved children, I want you to understand that my presence is not just a benefit or a blessing. It is the very purpose of your lives. I am the one who created you. I am the one who called you to be with me. And my presence is what gives meaning to everything you do. Nothing in this world can replace the value of my presence. I am the source of all that is good, and when you abide in me, you have everything you need. If these words about my presence being the greatest gift have touched your heart, leave in the comments. Your presence is my greatest gift, Lord. My beloved sons and daughters, I deeply thank you for spending this time with me. It is a privilege to speak directly to the heart of each one of you. If this message has touched your heart, I ask that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with those you love. Now, as promised, I have a special surprise for you. The video that is appearing on the screen is a continuation of this conversation. where I reveal more about my plan for your lives and how you can live in the fullness of my grace. Keep watching, as there is still more I want to share with you, something that can further transform your journey. Don't miss this opportunity to delve deeper into my love and purpose for you.